Alright, welcome back. I'm Kel the Scoundrel, and we are going to be playing some Diceomancer. We are playing with the Pro. I actually just recorded almost an entire game, only to make a silly mistake on the last boss and lose when I was just a few damage points shy of finishing the run. So we're going to do another one. If you would like to actually see that, leave a comment below. I will post it if people want to see it. Otherwise, we're just going to give this one a shot. The Pro is, I think, the most difficult of the classes to play, mostly because it is one of the few classes where the benefits you get from your default ability do not lend to extending play. Instead, it just lends to being able to cast with different colors. And so it takes a completely different mindset and much more of a focus on card draw in order to be able to do lots of damage in a limited subset of time. So let's see what we can make happen on this run. First off, our starting relic is the cockroach. I am not a fan of this relic. The panic mechanic. I suppose you can play around it by waiting to activate it until after you've played all your cards, but then you're not really taking advantage of the vulnerable it gives. Losing cards, especially randomly, is such a drawback that I don't think it is worth the cost of using it. So we'll probably send that away if we fill up all of our room slots. Now, let's take a look at the map. We can see immediately that the upgrade point is on the bottom side, and there is a path from there to the first boss. From there, the second boss is on the lower side, and that's fortuitous because there is also a card removal spot on the lower side, so that makes our path pretty clear. First fight is usually pretty trivial, but even that is not the case when it comes to the Pro. It's simply because we don't have the damage output in our opening turns that other classes do. Let's Link Strike, Linked Block, and that's all we have. Since all of our basic attacks cost 2 mana, we are left not with a lot of options. To be able to finish it out, we one dice the left side health bar, then right click, be able to shield and spear and finish the fight. But what is our opening play? Tiger Claw is at least some damage. It's not really a build around card, but it is an improvement from our basic strikes and blocks. We don't have a lot of temporary cards, and random mana is not excessively useful. Card draw is great, but losing 4 HP, not as great. Also, you could end up with 1 card on a D6. I'm not a fan. We're going to take Tiger Claw. We may get rid of it later. Our linked palms are not upgraded, and that makes them quite a bit more difficult to use. And we end up with a red mana right off the bat, or a blue mana right off the bat. We'll go block into Link Strike, save our blue mana. That's all we can do. We do have the Tiger Claw, so we can go Linked Block into Tiger Claw. Let's one dice the damage, right click the Link Strike and Shield and Spear. We have plenty of block. Now we just have to push through 1 damage and a couple of cards. See what we get off Linked Palm. Get the blue, which lets us Tiger Claw. Perfect. I'm going to take the well-prepared. Like I said earlier, card draw is always important when playing the pro. Well-prepared is some of our most reliable card draw. Critical hit is fantastic. We don't have enough to pay for it, but we could use the 1 dice to reduce the cost. Increasing our max health could be useful, but I found that max health is not usually a play we want to make, simply because in most cases we want to be pumping damage. We want to be in the late game to a place where we are pumping enough damage that we are not taking it in return. It can be useful if we're in a strategy where we're trading more damage to them than we are taking, and we want to be able to extend how far we can go before taking rests, but generally not especially useful. I really like nail gun. Well, so let's go ahead and 1 dice it down, get it to 5. We would have to use another roll of the 1 dice to get this. We would need to get it 2 or less. Let's try 1 roll on it and see what we end up. Oh. We sunk cost it, which is more important. Let's go ahead and use it. We're 1 short. Oh, heartbreaking. Okay, I'm gonna take the nail gun. Leave the critical strike on the table for now. Let's do some upgrading. I don't feel the need to change that to colorless yet. We'll probably get that later. Tiger Claw becomes much more powerful. Nail gun becomes free. What does its reload cost become? Same. And it grants 10 Thorn. This is definitely an upgrade. Go ahead and push our Tiger Claw. This gets us in good damage range. Ooh, every time with the goose. Probably taking some injury here. Yeah, injury. Not horrific. Alright. This is unfortunate. Drop a linked block and well prepare. Set up for the Tiger Claw. Fortunately, we don't lose the Tiger Claw. Let's use nail gun. Push the link strike. See if we get the red mana. We do. Excellent. That was a good turn. Let's go ahead and nail gun to finish. Perfect. Spear and Shield is good, but so situational. Lightning Strike can be good, but it has... like, you have to cast it the turn it comes out because of the perishable. It gets better than upgrade, but you only get 1 more Phantom copy. I don't think that's what we're after. I think we're okay on damage for the moment. We can get Discernment, which is amazing for us. Matches all of our colors and is just a good source of consistent damage. Oh. Nice. Nice 20. Monosword. So, the Monosword is interesting because it's basically 18 damage, and losing HP means it can't be blocked. That's really good. And with the Phantom, you can usually cast it twice. The downside is it doesn't scale. If you get power increases, this is all the damage it's ever going to do. Again, really strong in the early game. Yeah, we probably need to take it for now. This is a little frustrating because I feel like we're building cards that are going to help us survive for now, but aren't really going to get us where we want to go in the late game. Let's go ahead and reload the nail gun and gain 10 thorn. And honestly, let's just one dice his accuracy. Now it's 20%, but still pretty high. Let's make a blue mana. Pass the turn. He should miss. He does miss. Did gain a bunch of accuracy again. Can use our one die to bring it back down. It's well prepared. Into Tiger Claw. Our blocks are not as important right now. Linked Palm and see if we get a red. We do. Spear and Shield. And let's just go ahead and Link Strike. And reduce its accuracy again. Wow. Not expect that. That was a very small percentage chance. Oh, let's nail gun. Monosword. And Monosword one more time. 18 bleed, so he'll take another 18 at the end of the turn. Well prepared again. Into Tiger Claw. Spear and Shield. Link Strike. We'll take 5. And this should do it. Alright. Oh, there's the hat that we were looking at earlier. That's fantastic. Vitality can be really good. I don't think we need it. Maneuver is incredible. Mozambique is also very strong. I think Monosword is filling that role for us. Let's go ahead and maneuver. Nail gun is excellent. Put the well prepared on top. Put a linked palms on top. We can link strike. And nail gun. And spear and shield. Clear the board. Lever shotgun is amazing AoE. Won't need to play it all the time, but when we do, it is absolutely perfect for its use. trying to decide how badly I need that treasure. I don't think I do. I'm gonna go ahead and rest. If you go here, which would put it on top of us, then we would have no room to maneuver. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of some cards. Let's clear one link strike and one link block. This fight. Alright, we need to count cards as we go. So let's reload on a sword. This should work out because I believe. Nope, still gets the reaction. Now it's after 2. $18 damage is quite a bit. Let's see what we can get into here. Want the tiger claws. Let's get rid of the 2 link strikes. I think we go ahead and lower this so we can avoid this damage. Oh, I have made an error. We've got 2 chances to get the red. That's not it. That is it. Take a blue into the next round. Now he's gonna activate after 1 attack. This could deal enough, but we don't have to. Well, if we play the linked palm, it will automatically. Well, let's go ahead and just take it. Link block. Shotgun. Monosword. I don't think we need any of these. What is the upgrade to the monosword? Gives it an extra phantom. Well prepared draws 4 instead of 3. I think right now we want to upgrade the link. Punching the air is interesting if we had good sources of power, but we don't right now. I don't think the others, I think we are going to leave it. Alright, Scarecrow boss. Go monosword. Into palms. We will take care of that. Mono sword. I think that is enough for this turn. I don't think we care about that 3 damage. This is good. Scarecrow only takes 1 damage for each time it's hit, so things that do multiple attacks per hit are good. Like, this will still do 2 hits. Yeah, we are just trying to push the damage on Scarecrow as much as we can. But let's throw those 2 back. I'm gonna save the blue mana, even though I could have blocked this 3 damage. I don't think it's necessary. Got the red, purple shotgun. Mono sword. And discernment should finish it. There it is. Take the bonus on critical hit checks. Take another discernment. I don't think we need more sources of card draw. Here we are. We will take the dice charges, and let's fight a pig boss. Flow and draw some cards. Get that extra bleed going. I'll take 5. That is fine. Go ahead and just reduce this. And then just Link Strike. I know it's not a lot, but we've got 2 stands in hand. We're still pushing damage. The linked palms. We'll maneuver. And back the linked palms. Want the link strike to discard. And back the nail gun reload. Discard a link strike. Discard the Tiger Claw. Lever Shotgun. some cards. Discard a Link Strike. Shotgun. Run the nail gun. Palms. Mono sword. Trick. Mono sword into Tiger Claw. Tiger Claw was able to go over. Normally, this boss can only lose one hit bar at a time, the rest of the damage is negated. The second, since it's 2 individual stacks of damage, it allowed us to go beyond what would normally happen. Let's go ahead and well prepared. Nail gun again. And mono sword again. Keep those bleed stacks high. I am going to accept this 17 damage. I think it is worth to go ahead and just finish the fight here. Go ahead and grab the donut. A lot of damage. I think we could set this up pretty well at this point using mono sword copies, shotgun copies. I think we also want to start looking for ways to expand our energy pool. Check our map. Where are the bosses? So this is cool. We can take either the top route or the bottom route. Bottom route gives us access to a shop, so that's pretty obviously better. Then we can shoot up and hit the boss. There, we need to take the middle route for the second boss. Pretty straightforward. Mono sword. Quick discernment. Mono sword. Now I'm going to ditch the Tiger Claw. Well prepared. Tiger Claw. Linked Palm. You're in shield. Save them. We don't want to save the mana. I think we have to. Didn't matter. I don't think we need another well prepared. So I don't think any of these are what we're after. We're coming to an interesting point now. I still think we want to get rid of Link Strike and a Link Block. I am a big advocate of getting as small a deck as possible so that you have the most consistent deck possible. It may be time to look at the Mozambique. What do we have over here? Passing any check, gain critical hit. That could spiral real fast. It would be 15. Let's go ahead and lower the price on this. That's way better. We'll go ahead and grab the Mozambique. We'll want to upgrade that as soon as possible. We're coming up on an upgrade slot fairly quickly. Yeah, it's up top. Oh, we can't take the top path. We will make do. That's the only upgrade this map. It is. I mean, we could be cheeky and go this way. That might be the way to do it. This looks like a good point to reload the nail gun. Link palm. Strike. Block. I'm going to reduce the back half one specifically because this guy regrows ahead, and using it on the front side is not extremely effective. I'm gonna go like this and Mozambique. Mozambique again. That seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and get it. I think we'll lose it. Yeah, it's getting a turn. First time seeing the dual SMG. We are. Waiting for a chance is really interesting. The problem is, eventually we want to do as much as we can in one turn, and that card necessitates waiting a second turn. It is sort of built-in obsolescence. Okay, temporary power for overflowing mana is fantastic, so we have lots of ways to overflow mana. We're gonna send back the link block and the weak strike. We are going to get 2 purple mana and shotgun. Then we're gonna get a red and a blue mana and mono sword. Mono sword again. Shotgun again. Nail gun. Inked palm. Tiger claw. Pretty good damage. That overflow should... We already had temporary power from overflow, that's alright. Mozambique. Again. Iron shield. Terminal decor. Monosword. Monosword. We are. Mini dice every time. The mini dice is my favorite artifact by far. Having a four-sided dice means that when you're reducing costs or reducing damage, your range is much smaller, your choices are much more consistent. Like another discernment. I'm good with that. Dual BN is interesting because of how you can regain mana. I think I'm good for it. I don't think we need any of those. I think I'm gonna save the money. Let's go ahead and spend it on a reroll just to see if there's something here. Nothing outstanding. That's why we like mini dice. Ooh. What did we get? Lose 3, gain an additional amount of power. Interesting. Go ahead and charge our dice. Now, I think we want to take this path. Do we get a red mantle? We get a red mana from this. We do. Now, a nail gun. We're gonna take that burning bomb to the face. We're able to burn. Go ahead and extend our mana pool so we can keep that mana. We did not keep a lot of that mana. Actually gonna put the discernments. I'm pretty sure we'll draw cards this turn. Tiger Claw, Mozambique, I'm gonna use the mono sword on the other side, so we'll go ahead and ditch our card draw. Mono sword again. Did not end up drawing cards. All right. And there we go. I'm still not 100% convinced about where we're sitting right now. I do think I want the gold. It's worth it because we have the ability to pump ourselves based off gold. We want the extra phantom on the Mozambique. We'd like the extra phantom on the Moccasin. Should have shot the nail gun first. Armor. Yeah. That temporary power coming in clutch for us. Sets our blade armor. Need it. %85 chance of critical hit. Makes our nail gun very good. And temporary power. I think that's all we can do. Go ahead and extend our mana pool. take our lumps. Monosword. Drop a monosword. Cast a well prepared. Will be out. Up a link block. Up monosword. Go ahead and spin the rid of Band-Aid. SMG. That'll clean it up. Well, it'll absolutely do a lot of damage. Okay, this tri-point double-edged spear is absolutely ridiculous for us because of the amount of colorless mana we're generating. Card Dealer is amazing because it lets us extend our early turns. Normally don't take the expansion pack. This is why there's not a lot here that I really need. Can take another dual beyond, but I don't think we need it. Another upgrade down the line? Yes, please. That. Immediately upgrade that. I don't think we need to upgrade that. We want to go ahead and remove our last one strike block. Now we can take a hard look at anything else that we think doesn't really fit. I think the lever shotgun is the thing. Actually, well, so for our purposes, the tri-point spear is a much better version of the nail gun. Told you we were gonna get rid of this eventually. take the max HP increase just because we don't need anything else. Again, another chance to pare down here. Don't think we need the Mozambique at this point, although applying vulnerable is very good. Maybe it's time to let the Monosword go? The Tiger Claw, actually. It is not what we need. Let's see how we've ended up. Perfect. This could be really good. If there's anything we need here, we don't need another one of those. I don't think we need the lightning shield. Harpoon could be amazing. What I'm doing right now is just trying to set us up for the last fight, making sure we have plenty of ways to deal lots of repeatable damage. These three. Okay. Mozambique. Monosword. There it is. Not sure how best to play this. You have a counter card ability. You don't. It takes damage. It's all right. We are. All right. Don't think I want to buy anything, so I'm going to save my money to power up for the last fight. Lots of 1 dice. That's fantastic. Just throw this out as much as we want. Over. I'm actually going to put this on top so we can use it next turn. Just to apply the vulnerable, so the harpoons did more. I think that's good. And power up. We're going to stop there so that we don't accidentally trigger Is that worth it? I don't think it is. I think our 1 point of damage isn't that... Yes. Using all the numbers, but I don't care. It is more important to just push this down. This is why I got the harpoon. But crazy amount of damage. There it is. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this professional run. If you have any questions about choices I've made, comments, criticisms, always learning in this game. There are always things I didn't see or didn't know, or playstyles that I haven't quite figured out. The community is still pretty small, and so finding it's kind of the Wild West out here. We're still finding new ways, and people are still figuring out the game, and I would love to take that opportunity to have your input. So leave a comment below. Also, there is another run I did at the professional right before this. It was a completely different build, was set up to win, and I made a stupid mistake at the final boss and lost out. And I'm not planning on posting that, but if there's interest, just so you can see what to avoid, then by all means, let me know in the comments, and I'll put it up. Have a great day, everyone, and thank you for hanging out with me.